I've got to show you guys one thing that I just found upstairs. My wife has found a bunch of books that she's selling.
Are they from your house or did she thrift them?
I got no idea. No details.
No questions?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no. She does what she wants to do. It's I don't ask. She doesn't tell. This one I found.
Cowboy Daddy?
Yeah.
Love Inspired, large print, Cowboy Daddy. Okay.
I saw that.
What's the book about? Is there a summary?
Well, it looks like there's. Can I see the cover again?
Oh,
hold. Yeah. Man, it looks like, from what I can tell, it looks like there's a copy and paste of two boys.
Yeah, it's a Control C, Control V situation with the boys here.
Yeah, they just did that, and then looks like there's an older boy behind him. So maybe a young dad had young kids.
I don't know. It's like I kind of want to read it just to make fun of it the whole time, but it's like, wait, joke's on me at that point. I'm just wasting so much time reading a stupid book.
I just want you to read it, so if someone asks you what you've been up to, you say, I'm actually reading this book, and they go, oh, what's it called? And you go, Cowboy Daddy. You go.
That, and I think when you have kids, I think they all start out young, right?
Most of them.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Unless you adopt. Okay. Huh.
They actually did a study recently where they found out that most 9-year-olds are not actually as young as some other ones.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's an issue.
Is that like they use carbon dating or something for that, or?
Yeah, that some of them could just like, I guess there's like the world is just getting to them, so they age quicker.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
They're still 9, but they've hardened on the
inside.
They're
are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
You're not serious.
No.
God damn it. Okay.
Remember the episode on plants that we did?
Yeah. The trees talking.
Yeah, with the trees talking. Well, they had our episode playing, and their wife was in the car, and I had said what I've forgotten, like everything I say as soon as we're done with this, that I was talking about how kids don't get fingerprints up until about 11.
Oh, right. Like they don't develop. Yeah.
Yeah. And his wife was like howling, being like, that's fucking so untrue. But like didn't understand that like it was like a comedy podcast. I guess he just had it playing, with the fact that it's like, who the fuck is this guy? And why is there a microphone in front of him?
Wait,
the podcast of lies.
Hold on, guys. I think you just hit something. You know that bonus podcast that we were talking about doing?
Yes.
What if we do like just a short, like 15-minute podcast every week in a completely serious tone? Like but it's all just complete bullshit.
I love it.
Bullshit facts. I love it. Yeah, yeah. God, my roommate in college used to be a master at that. He would just
same cereal box guy, right?
Yeah, cereal box shitter. He would like once a month, just once a month. It was so rare, and it would be so weird that you have to believe it. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, like it, like the subject of crows would come up. Like, oh, did you guys actually know that they have one eye, but they switch the eyeball between the sockets whenever they want? Like, what? No, that can't be true. He's like, yeah, look it up.
But yeah, because it's something so absurd. It's like, but why and how would he think that?
How in the hell would you try to make that up? I think eventually we caught on, but we didn't believe anything he said anymore. But
is his real name Ryan?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
At least we know that.
I felt like that was some weird game of Guess Who. Like Steven was just flipping like Jason and Kevin down. It is Ryan. Yes, you've guessed him.
We can. You know what? I've got a bullshit fact tonight, actually.
Wow.
That I can tell you.
Well, I love bullshit.
We'll get to that later, though.
First of all, hello, guys.
Yes. Hello.
Oh, hey.
Hello.
Hello.
Word up, everyone.
Rock Dogs. That's who it was. That with in the car with the pod. I just remembered it. It takes me a while.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry. Word of the day.
Word of the day, kind of related to the trees, maybe, sort of.
Okay.
Ooh, there's a hint. We never got a hint before.
Hey, enjoy it. It may be the last.
Okay.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's a threat.
What does that mean? It may be
It
the
was a
last.
word threat. That's exactly what it was.
All right. All right. Lay it on my face. What's this word?
Today's word is Petrichor.
Oh, I already know it. It's
Easy.
You're so hard inside. That's what it is.
Oh, like an inner erection,
You're
heart?
thinking CORE, like a petrified core.
Yes.
Oh, well, how is this one spelled?
PETRICHOR.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna say it's like some of the 9-year-olds is that the world gets to you and you get so hard on the inside.
You go to snack time and you pull out your briefcase and you just have like a Wall Street Journal and a cigarette and you're
ashing your cigarette in your black cup of coffee and then you drink it.
I think like petrified wood, like extremely old wood, like millions of years old. That's been petrified. I think it's the inner part of that.
okay.
Yeah.
Inner part of that, and then Mark, was yours was pretty much the same thing, right? Like a hardened core.
Yeah, a hard inside of a
9-year-old,
yeah.
above boy, no discernible age, just a boy.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Great answers, both of them. I love those. Petrichor, a pleasant smell that frequently accompanies the first rain after a long period of warm, dry weather.
Okay. A pleasant smell after a rain.
Mm-hmm.
Could you be like,
that's nice.
You could come out of your house and say, love me a good petrichor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My nose holes are just
smell.
slammed full of petrichor right now.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Great.
Wow, the pleasant rain after smell.
The pleasant rain. I got a whiff of the snow smell.
Oh, okay.
Love that.
So do I. I don't know what it is. I don't know how it works, but it's a thing. According to me, I've done my own research.
Okay.
I went outside for 1 second to get something out of the car today, and it was like a condensed whiff of it. Like it was like somebody had a about to snow smell Yankee Candle, and they just shoved it in my face. It was weird. Like I've never smelled it like so condensed before. It was like a fart, but that smell.
Right.
Okay. Petrichor the candle.
Petrichor the candle. He was actually a character in Lord of the Rings. They don't talk about him a lot.
The writers were like, but then Petrichor comes in, everyone else is like,
oh God, does Petrichor
we cut him out of the story.
Yeah.
He just stands around, the group's huddling around, they're coming up with a plan, and Petrichor's in the background and goes, how about this weather, huh?
And everyone's like,
shut.
Anyway, let's get the ring to the
Tolkien
thing, right?
just decided, you know what? Let's edit that out. He's an original character.
Yeah, dude, I would. That's one smell that I wish they could recreate. I would put that in my car. I would in a box with a fox. I'd do it all.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah, that is a good one. That's what a pleasant thing in these trying times.
Isn't that nice? Just
that is nice.
A nice green word.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
When you guys hear of Petrichor, does it make you think of the color green, like summer?
I think of a nice water, I guess.
Okay, blue then maybe.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You guys, maybe not everybody thinks in colors. I have synesthesia and I haven't discovered it yet.
What is that word? Are you trying to do 2 words?
What's that?
He's trying to do 2 words.
No. Yeah. That's a secret one. I'll keep that to myself. We'll use it.
Okay.
Jeez. Oh boy.
Is that something like you can think about colors and then know more?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, nice.
All right.
Steven, you had was it an odd topic that you had?
I have an odd topic. Yeah, it's not a science talk. It's actually I don't want to say it now because we were just talking about nice things, and this is actually kind of a horrible nightmarish scenario.
Please. Oh, I like things have been too good lately, so go ahead and throw that out there.
Okay.
They've been on the up and up
in the world. Well, I guess the upside of this downside is is that it's not true. It's not true. It was never confirmed true. There are no documents to prove this is true. Well, it's an urban legend.
Urban legend. Well, look, we're grown men and we have our own minds, and we'll make our own decisions if it's real or not.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I have a note here. I wrote it down because in the last podcast we talked about teleporting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or quantum teleportation. It reminded me of a story I heard when I was a kid. Again, this is before internet. So you just had to sort of be like, okay, maybe it's true. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's not. A friend told me about it. And I remember looking it up years and years later. This was back when his dad had an encyclopedia collection. And for those of you listening that are kids, it's like Wikipedia, but in books. And
and each book started with a letter. And whatever it was, you'd be like, all right, if I want to look up railroads, and then you'd be like, well, I'll go to the book with the R's.
Yeah.
And then I'll figure out everything about railroads.
That's right. They came out with these, every year or so? And
they would update them. That's so
wild.
Yeah. It's like,
my friend's dad had shelves and shelves of encyclopedias. Anyway. But that was our information. That's how we got information in libraries. And but things like this story, you didn't find this anywhere. You just heard it from someone. It was like the first, I guess, conspiracy theory I was exposed to involving teleportation. But this was like during World War II. All right, so you know how when they made the atom bomb, right? That was nicknamed the Manhattan Project. That was like codenamed Manhattan Project. They were secretly working on the atom bomb, right? This one was called the Philadelphia Project or Philadelphia Experiment. And there's no confirmed thing that this is true. It's just based on eyewitnesses alone. And even some of those eyewitnesses are kind of crazy. But when we were talking about teleporting, it reminded me of this.
Allegedly.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe. It reminded me of this story, and that is Philadelphia Experiment is during World War II, the U.S. Navy was experimenting with teleportation technology. And they had a ship, a destroyer escort in...
What year is this? Sorry.
1943.
1943. Okay.
Yeah, this story got to me seared into my memory because it was so weird, right? So okay, they're experimenting with a cloaking technology to make their ships invisible to radar and to sight. And they apparently took a ship and they powered up the device or whatever, and it disappeared. And for a few minutes, it reappeared all the way in Norfolk, Virginia, port there. And then after a few minutes, disappeared, came back to Philadelphia. So it blinked out of existence for a while, went into a port 300 miles away for a couple of minutes, and then it blipped out and came back. And the story goes it was a success, right? However, the horror part was the crew. What happened to the crew that was on board? Some of them just didn't come back. Some of them disappeared. A lot of them were embedded in the walls of the ship, still alive.
I heard about this. I heard about that too. Yeah.
Okay. Jeff, have you heard of this? It's actually kind of a well-known story. A lot of people have heard of this, but
I mean, this all just sounds like Bethesda or Fallout game glitches. Like,
yes, it's a glitch, right? I think like the History Channel did like an episode on this called like History's Mysteries. So it's kind of a well-known thing, but a lot of them went like crazy or insane. And I think the only other thing about it was there were some sailors like in a bar later off the ship, and they got into a fight, and some people in the bar witnessed them phasing out. Like while they were fighting, they got into a bar fight, and they would just blip out and come back. Whoa.
Ooh, interesting. So they would go somewhere else and then come back without meaning to.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that story always stuck with me. But here's why I don't believe it, right?
okay.
Because first of all, if you had teleport technology, wouldn't you like try it out in a lab first, in a small controlled environment with something smaller? Not a whole ship.
This seems like the David Copperfield of teleportation. They're going big. It's an elephant. It's a boat outside.
Yeah, make the ship disappear. Right. Right. So I'm like, okay, there's that. And then also, if you had teleport technology, why would you even need ships at that point? Why would you need to use it on a ship? So you can take stuff off the ship with your hands and feet to where it needs to go?
Park it here. Just teleport us back and forth between shore and the boat.
Right. Yeah.
We'll use the boat for the long run.
Yeah. You're supposed to just shove whatever you need to transport in a hole, and it comes out the other side, right?
Yeah, right. I don't know.
That's the way my dad explained it to me.
And his to him. It's a tradition, God damn it.
My father walked in on me trying to teleport. Pulled up his pants by his knees and sat down on my bed and said, I think we need to have a talk.
We won't tell your mother about this.
Yeah.
And later he found you under a computer desk at night, naked, bare-assed. So yeah, pretty weird, huh?
Yeah.
That's it, though. That's all we know.
Like, so it's a conspiracy. I guess I would like to read into it enough to get to the point where some people have seen or heard stuff, like whatever the stuff is, like that really makes them believe.
Okay.
Because like and like not trying to discredit you, but like just hearing that, it's like immediately I'm like, well, yeah, that's a bunch of like. There's no way like that many sailors, that many people could keep a secret. Would just not tell anybody.
Well, it's not a secret. We know.
Exactly.
Yeah, apparently they tried to have people sign things. This never happened. They buried it. They got rid of all evidence. Yeah, right. But that's true. How can you keep that a secret? If they went insane, no one would believe them. That type of thing. So,
and then I don't know. Yeah, no. I it's fun to think about, especially thinking about using like the technology that they had available at the time.
Like they all still talked in black and white back then.
Right.
They were still all, so the fact that they all of a sudden come up with a teleporter, they all talk like this and they all did that.
They all had crackles in their voice that sounded like static. Okay.
They just got out of the era with like yelling something and then they would have to like read it. So
I don't know what that means, but I'm not a history guy.
I think I know what he's saying. Like subtitles were in the air. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Like in the old movies where like they would act out the part and then what they were saying would pop up.
I got you now.
I assume everybody's in my head, and then I just hope that everyone else gets it.
No, I think I've known you a while. I think I know what you're saying.
I don't know why I just went Michael Jackson there.
Oh, too soon.
No. Speaking of 9-year-olds, you know what? I No. The part that fascinates me is the people that are like stuck in the boats, like like coming out of the side. Like that's the wild part to me. Which it makes sense because if you're working on teleporting something, you don't have it in the exact same place that you put it, maybe. And so someone can be in a room downstairs and then they get teleported and then they're 2 feet to the left and the boat reappears and now, you got half a man sticking out of the hull of a ship.
Yeah.
Like if
There's
you were
someone's legs kicking out.
if you were some 18-year-old in the Navy and you blink to Norfolk and you see your buddy like half in the bulkhead of a ship, your head just pops like a grape. Like there's no, like you don't come back from that. Like that's, but then also like with teleporting, how are they so specific to say like, okay, we want this entire huge ship and all the things in it, but not the water that it's touching, but the water that's in the tanks and stuff in the boat. Like how do you teleport just that one thing?
Probably, I think like what Rock Dog said earlier, I think it was like some electromagnetic field that they generated that encompassed the ship. So it was probably everything in that, including the ocean water. Maybe, I don't know. Didn't even happen. So what are we talking about this for?
We're trying to crack it. But you make a good point. Yeah, of course you're going to start with something smaller. For instance, you're going to, I'll be in this room. You be not in this room. I'm going to push this pencil over here. Anything happen? No? All right.
Yeah.
Well, you would know. You wouldn't even
try it on a ship.
I was going to say you would know because the pencil would still be there. You wouldn't have to talk to anybody outside of a room. It's not making double pencils.
Yeah, they like who was it? Edison or Bell or whoever, invented the telephone. Like they called their assistant in the next room, I think, for the first call. It's not like they were like, okay, for the first call, we're gonna
go
call
to Miami.
go to Miami, meet my cousin there. He's gonna be down on 3rd. I need take this phone with you. There's not gonna be one there for me to call you on.
God, I can't imagine. Like inventing something. In that, and like, I mean, clearly with how I talk on here, but if I ever just like had a dream and just invented something, I think the reason I haven't invented something is because I would be a complete narcissist dick 100% of the time.
Okay.
If I invented something.
Going around bragging that you invented something.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, what's the story about the guy that invented the phone? Like his second call was to like the other guy that was working on making a telephone to be like, "Hey, I made the phone, you dick. I beat you to it."
Get the fuck out of here!
I'm almost positive. Yeah.
How did he get the call though? Did he send him a phone?
He had his assistant go take him a phone and install it in his house. Run miles and miles of cabling.
Yeah, could you imagine getting that ring for the first time? What the fuck is that? Wow.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of wild, wacky technology, I've got something to share.
Okay.
Please.
Have you guys ever heard of Vtubers?
Vtubers?
I think I've seen the word. What is it?
Victor.
No.
Vtubers.
It's a trend, I guess. It's where people stream on different streaming platforms, but they do it. They're not showing themselves. They're showing like cartoon versions or these cartoon animated characters. It's like a live face rig thing.
Okay.
But it's insanely popular.
Okay.
What do you mean a cartoon rig? Like, does someone I can't believe I'm going to say what I'm going to say. Does someone?
Are you thinking of marionettes?
I was going to say, Are they? Is it just like people wearing masks, like cardboard cutouts that are on their faces, and they're like, "It's not me, it's V."
You're right. I went too fast. It's you know, all right, so your phone, your iPhone has that face camera that like can do the depth measuring and like map out your face and everything.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
So
like a live filter.
Yeah, you take a camera like that is tracking all the points on your face and everything, and then it links those points with an animated character. So you know, like when they do mocap for video games.
Yes.
It's I think my limited understanding is it's similar to that, but in real time.
Okay, so you're streaming, but you're a character. You got like a face filter on.
Correct.
Okay.
Can we do that on? Do you have to be on that platform?
Nope. They stream on YouTube. I think there's some on Twitch. There's also some like VTuber specific platforms like HoloLive.
Can we do that the next time we stream?
I can certainly look into it because
sure. What do you want to be? What kind of
anything but me would be nice.
Okay. Could I be the Terminator? Can I do that?
Could I be you? Can we just switch people? We'll just each wear each other.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think it's a bad idea for us to look into because 8 out of the top 10 grossing streamers on YouTube last year were VTubers.
Can I be Jack Nicholson and we can all just be celebrities interacting with each other?
I don't know what the rules are. I think you could be. I mean, well, I guess I'll say yeah. Yeah, I think you could be.
Nice. Right. Let's do it.
Mark, Tom Cruise.
I'll be Tom Cruise.
All right. Okay, yeah. Nicolas Cage, Jack Nicholson. All right, yeah. We'll do it.
Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage, okay, yeah. I'm down. Yeah, let's be different people.
Like there's companies, there's even like I think an entire prefecture, or I don't actually completely understand like Japanese towns and area. Like there's a whole region in Japan that has like their own VTuber, like an official VTuber.
Okay.
Wow.
So like we could
the state's VTuber?
I think so. I
like the governor, but of the internet over there.
I think I think that's exactly what it is. I think that area's governor is of the internet, is a VTuber.
You also made a good point, like of regions. They got cities over there. Is it a city?
I don't know.
Is it a town?
Warmer, but also I don't know. So maybe colder.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes, you, honey, Steven.
To us.
Well, I have all the answers. So.
Oh, no. I mean, not about the VTuber thing. Just an entirely different question that was sent to us.
Oh, that one. Yeah,
do it. Yeah. Moving on. Sorry, I didn't know you wanted to bail that early.
No, I'm sorry. No, we can continue.
No,
I just couldn't track. I could not track what you were talking about.
Well, to
a mayor of a city for beach.
To be fair, I think everyone who was listening turned it off at that point as well.
Yeah, more than likely.
So okay. Yeah, we got a lot of questions. So
I got caught yes-anding Mark on some bullshit, and then things got carried away, and then
that's what this whole podcast is. That's what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Drop Dead JP says, after you die, you have to choose a single spot on Earth where your spirit will be locked in place and forced to observe for the next 1 million years.
Oh, shit.
What's the location you choose and why? So you're dead. Your ghost is stuck in one place on Earth. Let's say you can't move beyond your own height, like say 6 feet or something. You're stuck in one place. Where do you choose?
Is it a swivel pole though? Like a 360 degrees?
I would assume you can rotate your body and look
right
360 degrees.
Unfortunately, you're facing a wall. Someone builds a a structure where you are, and now you're facing a wall, and you're like, well,
you're in one of those
I got
optometrists.
900,000 more years.
That's a great point. Do you choose a building? It'll probably be remodeled the next million years, and you'll.
Well, not even. Who knows? Even like I'll get a nice view of the city and see what's going on. Well, there's a building that can go right in your face. So.
Oh God! And then next thing you know, you're in a concrete column for however long that building is there.
Yeah, with the top half of your body hanging out like a guy who's been transported in a battleship.
Right.
Well, I'm going to throw this out there, just food for thought. I've heard that there's a place in France
okay,
where the naked ladies dance.
See.
So,
now you're thinking of immediately. I think what most guys would probably think, like, yeah, okay, yeah, I would go and do put me in a strip club or whatever, or put me in a
asshole,
whatever you want. However, at some point in the next probably less than 100 years, they're going to bulldoze that place, replace it with something else. You'll have 900,000 years to go staring at whatever they put there.
The chances of that happening to those places are pretty good. I mean, consider it's like, oh, we're going to remodel, or this building's been here for 120 years. Let's just bulldoze it and build a new one. I think you could do a mountain where it's like, oh, this is beautiful, but it's beautiful for like 20 minutes, and then you want to leave. You know what I mean? Like,
seeing it.
I saw the sunset. I see it rise. Okay, what else is new? What else is going on?
Okay.
So I think I would put my body in a football stadium on the field. I get to watch the games.
Oh, okay.
Those are going to be there for a while.
You'd be in the stands, kind of.
Yeah, that'd be so funny if I didn't give myself good seats.
Shitty
seats. I could be anywhere. I'm like, I'm in the nosebleeds.
This guy can't see anything. He's got his goddamn foam finger. Get out of here.
Right, your team comes to the stadium. You're like, oh, yes, I've been waiting. And then a guy with a tall hat sits in front of
you. Yeah, I'm like, you gotta be kidding me.
It happens to be Jeff in his top hat.
My theater hat.
His theater hat. He's not dead yet.
He's still going around. And then he puts his body right in front of me at the football. He doesn't even like football. He's just doesn't want me to enjoy.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'd do. And I'm debating if I actually would put myself at the very top so I can at least look at the city, what's going on out there, and then I can turn around and watch the games, because if I put myself in the stadium with good seats, I get 4 hours of football. Who knows? Maybe they're using the stadium on the weekend for a concert. That happens too. So I get to see live stuff going on. But if it is just football, it's just that for 4 hours, and then I have to wait a whole other week, and then 4 hours later, oh, they're back.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, they also do home. They also do home and away games, so I might not. I'll miss a week too. But I think that's what I'd go with. Football stadium, and then obviously there's other live events and stuff that happen in there. So,
okay. Yeah, and if you're a nature person, you might say, "Oh, I'll do like you said, a mountain somewhere, and hope that trees don't grow around you."
Yeah, or in you.
Yeah,
maybe if you're a nature person, that's what you're hoping for.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay,
Make me a tree and fuck me alone.
Rock Dogs has a great answer: a beach in Brazil. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, great. Yeah, odds are no buildings are going to be built there anytime soon. So
right, yeah, good point.
That's a good one.
Maybe the forest. I don't know. That's a good one. Well, you guys go. Sorry, I'm daydreaming over here.
Well, like let's say you're rich and you build a house wherever you want in the world, so you can have a view of. That's probably the place you want to be, right?
Can you put a house in a strip club? Is that
Still
Strip
going
house.
with the
no? I
strip
have a different. Yeah, I just didn't know for a friend of mine though. For zoning purposes, can you?
right, yeah. I was gonna say like a nature scene with a waterfall, but then I might get annoyed by the sound of the water after so long, Can I choose like something outside the world? Can I choose like on the surface of the sun so I can just
Yeah, I mean, you don't have any feelings, so yeah.
That was my thought. I wanted to be high enough up in the atmosphere where you can see the whole globe.
Mm-hmm.
And then like you always have something to look at. Like it's always turning. Like you're in one point, the Earth's turning
okay.
below you. The lights come on at night. That's
Oh,
fun to
shit.
see.
Well, that'd be weird. Let's say you get placed in a point in the sky, and then like and a day later, the Earth's gone. You're just in space. It rotates out.
You gotta wait 365 days for it to come back around to you.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow. That's a great question. I don't know.
That or high enough up that you can still see ships like at a port, like a big busy port, like New York or Miami or Long Beach or something. Like it would just be nice to watch the boats. It'd be like a huge version of watching ducks swim around. I feel like that's what old people. I mean, old people are almost dead, and they like to watch ducks.
Old people, dead people do.
Yeah, they just watch the ducks float around.
Yeah.
Right. If you were like on the corner of one of like New York City's busiest places, you'd probably never get bored.
Right.
That's true. Yeah. Great point.
Now, here's the shitty part. Sea level change. That harbor is eventually, or marina is eventually going to move inland.
You got to think
For
a million years
sure.
ahead.
Yeah, you're just stuck there.
But underwater, if you don't have to breathe, underwater would be a nice place to be.
For now.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Somewhere tropical, maybe, with a lot of action,
Huh.
I don't know.
Yeah, waist
But I
height
think
at a
you're
beach
right.
volleyball court.
Yeah. Can you
Okay.
talk? Because that would be for a million years. Can you? Yeah, if you can engage in conversation, that would change it. I feel like.
What would you do if you could?
Just be the peanut gallery, like he's saying on a beach volleyball game. Like you're standing right next to the post and be like, no, I was out. Some guys like no one wants to play. Everyone just does like picks up the net and like goes to another location.
Okay, so like if you can't talk, no one can see you. You're still like invisible.
I was gonna, maybe you're just like an embodiment, like you're a person.
Oh, to them you look like a random person.
Yeah, but I think we're just going with you're a spirit,
Right?
You have to be in one place. No one can hear you or talk to you or whatever.
You're stuck. Yes. You don't get to do shit. You get to watch shit.
Unless other spirits choose the same spot as you. Like I'm sitting in my stadium and then someone goes to the seat next to me and he's like, oh, well, we got to wait another week to see another game. And you're like, so what else is going on?
Oh, jeez.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's terrifying. Like being stuck forever next to an annoying person. This is the middle seat to Mars scenario, but it's forever.
A million years. Okay.
And they're just going on and be like, you see that? Remember that episode of The Office? Yeah, anyway, I do. What about it? And they're like, I didn't know if you remembered.
I didn't know if you remembered. Oh my
God.
Thanks for the question.
Fantastic question. Yeah.
I got a fun one.
Yeah.
Can I shoot this one?
Shoot it on my face.
Here we go. Just all right. Never mind. Zach Patterson, who is new to the Patreon, by the way. He wanted to ask us something.
Okay.
Ask a question for the show. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Assuming there's infinite waves of 10-year-olds trying to kill you,
I always
how
do.
many do you think you could take down before they kill you? Obviously, for self-defense purposes only. Whatever scenario and settings you guys choose. Love the skits in the pod, the VR channel. Thank you so much for the love, Zach. Appreciate it. That is a great question.
Oh my god! How many 10-year-olds are in a wave?
Right. Yeah, that was my question.
Mhm.
All right. Yeah, because it's like, you know, it's like zombies on Call of Duty. Do they become more and more?
Oh,
Or
all right.
let's say, I don't know, how old's a 10-year-old? I mean, like, what grade is that? Let's see, my nephew is 10. That's I think he just started middle school, or he's just turned 11. So I think that's like 6th grade. So
Okay. Wow.
Ugh.
I mean, I don't know, man. I've kids are getting so big these days.
Bigger every day, it seems like.
Yeah,
Okay. And what do you have weapons or no?
I think you have weapons. Let's go. No weapons.
Yeah, I'd
No
say because
weapons?
that's,
Okay.
I don't want to chainsaw a couple.
Yeah.
Of...
Yeah. You could, all right, let's say it's a wave of like 10. Each wave is 10 of them.
I don't know if I'm gonna last one wave. I mean, that's 10.
Right.
10
If they all,
10 I'm not trained. Here's the thing. It's a big difference if I had some sort of training or like, okay, I think I can last a couple of waves, but I don't know. If 10-year-olds come at me, I mean, I'm not a bitch. but that's a lot of kids that are
this is weird.
that are in middle school. They're playing football. I don't know, man.
If they all teamed up against you, like that, it would be hard to fend off, to defend yourself, I think.
Do they know where I am?
However,
Oh, you're trying to play hide and seek?
Well, just hide,
Yeah,
really.
I think it's you're in an open field
okay.
and 10 kids come at you.
So this is purely like a physical thing. We're not allowed to set up and like outsmart them.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think
Stuck
I'm
in
out.
place.
Then we do have weapons, and I shoot myself in the head before the first wave comes out.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. It's a good plan.
I don't want to fight kids.
I do. I'm gonna say.
It's so funny to actually like. I'm thinking about fighting children. I'm like,
That's the joke. This question makes you think about that.
Yeah.
You could sit there and yell and try to intimidate them into not teaming up on you, right?
No, these are middle schoolers. They're scum
so
of the earth.
Fragile, though.
Is this a scenario? There's an infinite number of waves.
Yeah.
So
what if they're
eventually
like lemons?
you're gonna give in.
Like, what if they're coming up one at a time? You know, like there's a fucking line of tension. and it's what is it? What's the Nintendo game? Karate Nintendo game? Kung Fu, right?
Yeah, they just wait.
It's Kung Fu. Yeah, it's 10-year-old after 10-year-old. These parents got to drop off their kid to either get murdered or kill some random guy.
You're imagining the parents
fun,
dropping them off. You're going.
They're packing lunches.
There's a carpool line and a backup there. Parents are pissed off.
Right. Yeah.
Right. If you could stall them long enough, the traffic will get so bad, dropping them off that that you might be able to survive longer.
Yeah. Let's go with the original wave of 10. I don't know, man. I don't think. I mean, I can definitely beat the shit out of children, and I will, and that might be my next video coming out.
Well,
what, you in prison?
Yeah.
How motivated are these kids to attack you?
I think they're pretty motivated. I would say
what's their reason? Like
their reason is they kill me, they get 10,000 subscribers.
Like they get more iPad time.
They get a Supreme hoodie. All right, that's their fucking goal.
All right, well then at that point you could convince them, hey, let's all sit down, let's have a talk.
Mhm.
You know.
I thought we couldn't outsmart them. I thought it was all.
Yeah, but
It's
I
all
want to
physical.
know. I want to know how hard they're going to attack me. So what's their motivation? You know what I mean?
I think they're trying to kill you to get something. On a side note, when I was in 5th grade and at recess, every day, me and 4 of my friends would go around the side of a building that was outside, and we would fight a class of 3rd graders. And
what?
You were a bully?
I wasn't a bully. Well, I guess no. No, I wasn't a bully. So this is what happened.
It wasn't like a fight.
It wasn't a fist fight. It was like basically wrestling. And there's 4 of us. We did it all the time. And by the way, the teacher of the 3rd graders fought us.
What kind of bullshit is this?
90s is
This is like
fucking
some
wild,
black
man.
market fight club that you started?
I guess so, yeah, man. It was pretty. I remember my friend getting tossed by the teacher. I mean, fucking thrown, and his shirt getting ripped. I mean, and then going back to class and like act like nothing happened. Like we literally would fight a teacher and some kids.
Wow.
And they would fight us.
You started a fight club and there was a teacher involved. Wow.
An elementary fight club. Yeah. Looking back, we could have probably got that teacher in a lot of trouble for sure, but it was fun. It was fun to.
Okay.
I don't know. It was never like fist punching type of stuff. It was just like, yeah. It was just like,
yeah, more wrestling.
It was just like seeing how far we could throw them.
Okay.
Just barbaric grappling.
Yeah, pretty much.
Jeez.
But the teacher evened it out.
Okay.
That's why it seemed fair, I guess. And in retrospect, we were only 2 years older. But I mean, kind of back then, 2 years is kind of a big difference.
But there was a whole class of them.
Yeah, fuck it. I think I can fuck up at least 30 10-year-old kids, and then before.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And this is like at once, right?
No, in waves. So
in waves, one at a time.
I guess however I'll John Wick a motherfucking class of kids, dude.
I think I could fight 10 before I get completely exhausted, and then
now that I'm thinking about
me.
it, that 30s might be a lot, especially because that's when they start to play like physical football. Like they start hitting. But I mean, we're talking about the average 10-year-old. We're not talking about the football team,
Right? Average 10-year-old. And I think that 10th one that beats me, he's going to go back to the minivan and his mom's going to put up a bumper sticker that said, my son killed Steven on the football field. Like, whatever, that's fine. Let him have that. I'll stick my spirit on a beach somewhere.
Here you go, Caden. Here's your orange wedges. Did you have fun killing Mr. Steven?
I just love the visual of a 10-year-old slamming the sliding van door and just like covered in blood. And just, Mom, you got any orange wedges? Oh.
I wanted orange, not lemon lime. This Gatorade sucks.
Oh, I thought you were talking about wedges. Like all the kids.
Yeah, no, that's how fucked up kids are these days. They eat lemons and limes.
That's right. Kids are a lot tougher than today than I was. So I don't know. Now I'm thinking maybe one wave of 10-year-olds.
I feel like I could land some punches in the second wave of 10, but I'm not making it past that second wave, I feel like.
I'm definitely killing a couple.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
definitely like hitting. I mean, to someone who is observing, maybe it's like that was a bit much. I'm like, well, they are trying to kill me.
Yeah. So. And also, this is hypothetical make believe. So calm down, lady.
Right. And then also, is the one waiting in line? Is he watching this fight the whole time?
Yeah, but that's revving him up.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, he's getting amped up. It's like Gladiator, you know.
Okay.
You see the guys getting slaughtered before you, and you're just like getting hyped up even more.
Okay.
You know, he's snorting Fun Dip off of one of the other kids.
Yeah, except for in this Gladiator scene, like it's a whole nother wave of them, like in the dugout or whatever that is, like waiting, and like they're putting on their armor, but these kids are like crushing up Adderall to snort and like floss dancing or what, like over in the.
That's a good point. Half the kids are on Adderall. I don't know if I stand a chance.
Okay. All right. Wow.
Fun to think about.
Oh, dude, I'm going to be thinking about this for a long time.
Right, yeah. Next time I'm near a school, I'll just subconsciously like clench my fists.
I think next time I'm near school, I'll just go up to kids and, how old are you?
10? Just wondering.
10, and then you look them up and down and go, all right. And then, you're not allowed within a school zone for 500 yards or something like that. If you're going up to kids and being like, how old are you?
What do you weigh? Okay.
Dude, I was... I'm gonna say it anyway just because it's a joke, but I was literally reaching for my mouse to Google 10-year-olds to see what they look like. Oh boy. I think even just saying that, like, my phone has just alerted them, oh, my door's knocking, that's the police.
Google would probably just ask, like, did you mean what? 10-year-old what? 10-year-old what?
Let's see. How tough are 10-year-olds?
Google would be like, I don't get the question.
Yeah.
Fantastic question.
Great question.
I hope we answered it.
I think we did. I think we nailed it.
I think so.
Okay. Well, I've got a voicemail.
Yeah. We could do
one more.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, this is Elena. I'm from Austin, Texas, but I am currently living in Madison, Wisconsin, freezing my butt off. My sister Emma and I are huge fans of you guys. We think you're absolutely hilarious. You've also just been a great way for us to stay connected if she's still living in Texas. So we really appreciate you guys. I'm currently binging your podcast, so I'm not totally caught up. I just finished the Cult Open episode. I usually try to listen while I'm at work, which results in me playing this fun game of scrambling to hit the pause button anytime someone knocks on my door and you're talking about showing us on your assholes or Benjamin Franklin blowing himself. So thanks for keeping me on my toes. My question for you guys is, what is one thing you'd pick that would be instantly done just by saying it out loud? So, like, if you said laundry, the laundry would be instantly done, that sort of thing. My answer always changes to this question, but a big one for me is working out, because there's definitely days I don't want to work out, and it'd be nice to just say it and it'd be done. So, I'm looking forward to hearing y'all's answers. Again, we love you guys. Thank you for being you. Keep it up.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And thank you for the love and support. We
Elena.
appreciate it.
Yeah, wow. Thanks very much. Yes. Great question.
I love the fact that she is listening at work, and someone can open the door and be like, Ben Franklin sucking his hey, what do you need? What report was that?
Yeah. I hope you've got some headphones. Or you're listening at work.
Yeah.
Or some cool
because
coworkers.
You never know.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of unexpected. You know, you could be listening to this podcast thinking that one part is okay, like science talk. All of a sudden, cock could be mentioned really loud, and then you never know. You might have to silence that part.
Great question. I love this question because as you said, I just immediately am like, fuck, well, this, no that.
So you can say done at any moment during a task, and it can be done.
I think you can just say or say the thing. You don't even have to do the task. You just say it, and it's done. It's completed.
Once a day.
Ooh, now there's a question. That's a good wrinkle.
Oh.
Like, could you just say workout, and then get all the compounding effects of?
Yeah, you're just
You're
fucking Bugs Bunny just all of a sudden just boom, 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 boom.
All right, yeah. Let's just say it's a typical day. You can say it. You can say it once.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. What would it be? I tell you, because we're so consumed with our phones these days, I have trouble sleeping sometimes. So, and then like also because of that, I have trouble getting up. So that's one option in my head. Sleeping. I just get done with that. Or working out's a great answer. That's a great answer. What ideas do you guys have?
Mine, I feel like mine would have to be, and I don't know if this is a task. I mean, this might be bending the rules a little bit. It's kind of broad, but putting everything away, whether that's clothes that needs to be put in drawers or groceries put away, just put everything back in its place. I'm terrible about pulling shit out, doing it for a minute, then running away, pulling more shit out. And then I create this trail of bullshit mess everywhere. And I can't find anything. If I could just snap my fingers and have everything back in its place at the end of the day, I feel like I would have twice as much daytime to do everything because I would know where it is.
You're right. Yeah. Oh,
if
Donnie
I never had to
Dave.
look for anything,
he just great. That's what I'm picking.
Yeah,
editing videos. That I would have 16 hours a day more free time. So yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, my first instinct was work. So at your job that you're listening to this podcast right now, you just go, done. Well, everything that I need to do.
So when you say done, is it the tasks are instantly done? The day doesn't fast forward? Like just the task is done instantly. I think the task is done instantly, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, so you have a ton more time during the day. Yeah. Wow.
I was thinking about working out, but I kind of like the me time kind of blocking everything out. So I actually enjoy that time regardless of also hating it. But but I think work. I think just saying work and it's done and I don't have to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I changed mine also.
Well, what was yours?
Putting everything away. It'd be work. Fuck work.
Huh.
Fuck a job. Fuck going to see people you don't care about. Fuck having to leave your family and do dumb shit you don't care about for other people that you hate.
Right.
Okay. Is that too broad? If we just all choose work?
Yeah, I mean, because I think for the exercise probably it may because I don't know. I didn't write the rules.
Let's say that none of us can pick work. It's gotta be a thing where it's like boom, done. You know what? Cooking.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
I think that's
grocery
big.
shopping, laundry.
He's just naming all the things you don't like to do.
Driving, living.
Yeah, I would say mine I guess would be cooking because then you can have exactly what you want.
Oh,
when you want, boom. Also, yeah. So
that's
now,
cool.
Yeah. So I don't have to chop shit. I
Okay.
don't even care buying groceries. Just shove it in your fridge, and I go fucking done. I pick out of a cookbook. That's the shit that's happening right now.
Okay.
That
And then
would
it
be
appears.
amazing.
It appears on the plate. Also, having a kid. What do you want? Boom. There's nothing else. There's like, because they don't want to eat what you eat all the time. They want something else, and if you don't have it, fucking, you better find it. Because that's the only thing that they want right there. And those kids, the kids are gonna get older. This one wants meatballs. This one wants a block of cheese. Don't ask me what I'm feeding my kids.
Mind your business, everybody.
Yeah, and just to snap my fingers, everyone gets what they want. And then it's also easier to eat healthy and stuff like that. So that's the hard part about eating like healthy and stuff like that, is like, because fast food is so easy. I'll just drive through this thing. I'll fucking shove this burger. I won't even take it out of the wrapper. I'll shove it in my head and I'll eat it. And that way it's like, okay, wow, grilled chicken and this, boom, done. Mine's cooking. What do you guys got?
Well,
Jeff,
that.
you already said yours. You said when you take something out, it's automatically put back. So it's put back in its place.
Yeah, or just at the end of the day, everything that that it needs to be put somewhere is put somewhere.
Okay. So yeah, not even like when it happens. It's like at the end of the day, you can literally go to bed, wake up, everything's Groundhog Day. Just so
that every day when I start, I know exactly where everything is. There's no searching. Did I put it here? Where did I put it? Everything has a place and it's there.
Steven, you're going with editing videos?
Yeah, but that could be considered work. So if I can't choose that, I
mean, that's a very, I feel like that's a task, like a very specific task at work. I feel like that one could.
Yeah.
Because there's so much else that goes into our videos other than just editing.
Right.
So now we shoot our shit, or we fuck around in our video, and then you say done. It's the way you want it, exactly the way you see it, and it throw it out there. So
okay.
I would agree with Jeff.
All right, maybe. But if I can't choose work, I might have to choose the shitting process.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, because first I have to get naked. Then then I have to go into the bathroom. I gotta put toilet paper down on the seat. Then I gotta sit down. And then I'm shitting. And then like 10 minutes later, am I done? I don't know. Maybe I gotta think about it for 10 more minutes. And then I'm on my phone. I lose track of time. And then I gotta go into the shower, and then I gotta get back dressed. And then it's 30 minutes later. Might as well, I could cook a meal in that time. So cooking, shitting, same thing. Yeah.
Okay.
As soon as you said it, I was like, wow, why waste that such a power on a 5-minute thing? But then I remembered it's not a 5-minute thing for everybody. So
no.
Okay.
No, I envy those that can go in 5 minutes.
I forgot that you put toilet paper on the toilet seat, even if it's just your own toilet and you're the only one that uses it.
Well, yeah, because it's cold, right?
No. That's not like a toilet seat jacket. That doesn't.
Oh, wait, you never tried this? Okay,
no,
try it.
All right.
Well, I do it. I have to. You do it in public, so because it's gross. It is also convenient that it's not cold.
Yeah.
At that time, but not in your own house. You just kind of be like, oh, it's cold for a second.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it is for just a second. Yeah, I can do without it.
All right. I mean, don't change on our account. You keep whatever is working for you.
Yeah. It's like, just done. Oh, okay. All right. Great question.
Hope your boss wasn't listening to the answer.
Yeah.
And if he was, how about you dish out a raise while you're while you're in my office? I mean, come on.
Hey, boss, don't be a dick.
Yeah.
Give a raise.
How long do you think this boss is listening now?
I don't know. Is he still around?
She's fumbling with her phone trying to mute it, and it's like we're still going on.
Bosses, right, guys? Wow.
Well, is that us? Did we answer all the questions? Did we solve everything again this week?
I think we did good solving the world's problems. Yeah.
Yes. Everything. So if I look out my window or turn on the news, nothing bad going on right now. Good.
Mm-hmm.
It's comforting.
Yep, we can ignore it for a little while. Yep.